What up? It's your boy Jay Rumpy from
the last podcast before the world explodes.
All right, let's get serious. This is a disclaimer saying that you're going to see a shit ton of episodes coming out that are just audio only. It doesn't mean that we half-assing this shit, just means we so backlogged, we got to get them bastards out.
Alright, boom! We are live.
First pantsless show.
Welcome back. But I'm wearing a turtleneck and a scarf.
It makes up for it.
Yeah, you know, doesn't mean, you
as long
know.
as you got 3 layers, it doesn't matter which hemisphere it's on.
There, man, you took the words right out of my mouth. I just had to press record here. Welcome back, everybody. For another edition, another episode of
The last podcast before the world explodes.
Kerplunk.
I'm out of here, man. Later.
Alright, time later, man. He's always out of here quick. I sent him an email saying that he needs to kind of participate more. He said he'll get back to me.
That probably wasn't him, because there's no way Tom Waits has a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Or knows how to use one.
Well, he sends a proxy.
He would send someone, Tom Waits would send someone to play on a little piano the message he wants you to hear.
You have to decipher his own code. Yeah.
Oh, Rumpy.
It's cool.
I'll meet you at the bar by the railroad tracks.
One of them code breaker things, man. So no, I had to press record real quick because I don't want to forget. Like you were talking about, you were talking about. What's going on, man? You were talking about tsunamis and stuff, and we need to jump on that. But then you were talking about Nikola Tesla's machine, and then we jumped off of that. I was like, whoa, we gotta talk about some stuff here.
Well, so apparently there's a story that Nikola Tesla was staying in a hotel, and he accidentally, I guess he left his earthquake machine on, and it was the size of a suitcase.
Yeah.
And it was this fucking thing. He would turn it on, and it would create some kind of sound resonance, and it would basically cause the molecules to start heating up.
Yeah.
And it would spread. So, like, he was in this hotel, and all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. And he, like, scrambled up to his room and flipped the switch off. And apparently it had come on.
Damn.
And it was just one of his inventions that apparently you could just, like, set it in a train station, turn it on, and walk away. And in, like, a couple of minutes, it'll start basically an earthquake.
Damn.
With that thing at the epicenter. And it just works by vibration of the molecules somehow.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Then you can't like go get like a diagram for it, but it's supposed to be one of his inventions.
Yeah.
And all of his like notes and stuff they were all stolen. All of his books. So you don't know.
The government stole it, man.
Oh yeah. Nikola Tesla, dude. Edison and the U.S. government it's weird. He's a weird story. Because they kind of covered him up. I think they suppressed his work.
So I was thinking of the drunk history of Tesla and Edison.
Yeah.
Did you remember it? I think it was John C. Reilly was Edison, and Crispin Glover was Tesla. Is that what it was? Or no, I got it backwards. John C. Reilly was Tesla. Crispin Glover was Edison. Because Crispin Glover was like, I guess, telling the crowd, he wants to do this. Tesla wants to work with, what was it, alternating current or direct current, or I forgot what he was like.
Yeah.
He was like, direct current. And see, look, direct current is bad. And he'd have the 2 wires and shit like that. look, and they bring up like a pig, and it's bad. And like he shock, and they bring up another animal. See, direct current it's death. It's bad. Like he's just shocking all these animals and stuff with the wires.
They killed an elephant that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is ironic because I would think, damn, that electricity is strong.
Hell yeah.
Let's use that.
Damn. But yeah, it was just funny the way they did it. Sorry, when you start talking about Edison and Tesla, because in the Drunk History, he's talking about how they were going for the World's Fair 1900 or something, 1901.
I think that's where he killed an elephant.
Oh, shit. They did it there? Like, hey, step right up, boys and girls. Look at this. I've got real light bulbs. My competitor over here, look what he wants to do to elephants. That's my elephant.
I think his name was Topsy.
Topsy?
Yeah, because there was some...
The elephant?
Yeah, there was some...
Poor Topsy.
There was some cartoon, like Bob's Burger or something, that did an episode on it. And, like, it had a name and everything, and it's like this, like, kind of thing that nobody talks about.
Dude, Tesla was underrated, man.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows that. It's like, it's just all his files are gone. Like, he was thinking of, he was trying to create a worldwide electrical field.
Mm-hmm.
So that basically any electrical device would work for free. It would just work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you dream for something like that, you know?
Well, because all the power companies and all the people that charge for power would lose fucking all their money, all their influence.
I was just thinking, like, how far off would there have to be, like, if you could have a generator that makes power in your house or something like that, and it's got, like, one connection on its end, and, like, any utility you bring into your house, you plug it into this wireless thing, you can set it anywhere, and it's connected to that generator, and it's like, bam, you don't have wires, you don't have wall sockets, it's all kind of Tesla shit where the current is in the air, and you can just tap into it from that local
but see, that's the
antenna
bullshit.
Or whatever.
He was trying to make that in the 30s, and he was trying to make it basically for free.
Yeah.
Now, you pay out the wazoo to have Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hook everything. You can hook your lights up to Wi-Fi. You can hook everything up. So it's Tesla's invention, but it's filtered down through corporations.
Yeah. We getting our cut, baby. Helping the dream. Making this dream possible. Technology. We're a part. No, we don't need you.
There can be a company that makes the plugs, a company that makes the wires, a company that makes the insulation for the wires.
Fuck all that. Man, he had a bunch of more radical ideas that I need to look up. We know that should be a thing. We should, like, discuss, like, radical inventions that are seldom talked about of brilliant minds, like Da Vinci and Tesla.
Okay, I got
right?
you. I got you. That dude across the street has a baby dachshund, man. With that dog in my mouth.
It's cute.
You know,
what are you blowing, man?
Flies.
What you blowing at?
I was gonna say it's funny. It's like
oh, whoa.
I don't know if it was in ancient times, but you always wanted like a big animal to show how badass you were.
Yeah.
Like my dog's the biggest dog ever.
Yeah, man.
But now
it's
kind of going the opposite way of like I'm able to keep this fucking tiny thing alive. It's a science experiment. You know? Man, you gotta get some fish, man. I got some.
I know.
I just took some pictures of my fish so I can send them. We can get
cool.
them on there. And I got a bunch of fancy guppies.
I need to get in that guppy game. I'm gonna be breeding them crazy patterns and colors, y'all. We already discussed that.
I got like 40 shrimp running around.
We gonna be having a shrimp farm at my house.
Dude, people could do that.
They could grow those things into big ass shrimp and then.
No. They're not even big shrimp. They're like half an inch to an inch long. But the last time our shrimp population got way down to like 10. And we were like, fuck, they're all dead.
Yeah.
So we
And
went
now they
around.
exploded, yeah.
We went around to see if we could find some shrimp, and at the fish stores, they were running low on shrimp.
Yeah.
So shrimp, one of those shrimp is like $4.99.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh crap, man! You better be selling them. They'll probably give you like $2 for that.
And literally, if there's a shrimp store and or a fish store, and you walk in with a bag of like 20 shrimp, if they need them, they'll buy that shit. And
hell yeah, baby!
so if I had like 4 tanks going, dude, just shrimp going. But the weird thing is, we couldn't buy any shrimp because I wasn't gonna pay that much for fucking shrimp.
Sure.
And we came back, and then my shrimp went from 10 to 40.
Brah.
So now I'm just rolling in fucking.
You should call up the fish shows. Y'all got any shrimp? Nah, man. Well, I do. I'm coming through.
I got shrimp hookers up there. I got shrimp cooking shrimp.
I got shrimp at etouffee. What you should do is you should look up a saltwater tank and make some big ass fucking shrimp and make a shrimp farm and you start eating them and shit, man.
Movie phone. Dave Chappelle was supposed to play Bubba Gump.
Oh shit.
And he turned it down.
Damn.
Because he, at the time, he didn't want to play like a black dude from the South named Bubba. And
really? That's truth?
yeah.
Because he played some role like that in that Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga.
Did he really?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he was in the South or whatever, but this just old kind of. He would have. Well, I guess Bubba Gump. Bubba was kind of an idiot, and I can see Dave's qualms with that.
Yeah.
Because he was deep in that Star is Born, like he lived some life.
But the fallacy is the Bubba Gump character is dude. He was a hard ass motherfucker. He was just so honest and like fucking took a bullet.
I just had a flashback, dude. Seeing
Vietnam.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Seeing Forrest Gump for the first time, and then you see his ass keep running back in and pulling his guys back out, pulling his guys out, and you're like, damn, Forrest?
That's movie gold.
Yeah, like that's a moment.
Yeah.
And like, I just got that feeling again of seeing it for the first time again. That's cool. That's cool.
Don't be fooled, man. It's just your biological impulses. Because if you were with a group of dudes and the people in control wanted you to go fight somebody, they would show you that shit on like a giant screen right before the door opened, and they're like, go! And you'd be so amped up. Yeah! Run
I'm gonna save everybody! God. Fucking.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fuddled. Don't be fuddled.
I think that, what were we talking about before Dave Chappelle? I think that totally derailed us.
You might have. But we were going to jump around. The first thing that we opened up with was Tesla's earthquake machine.
Right.
And you're talking about how he left it on. He was like, oh shit. And we're going to come back to like different inventions, lesser known inventions from incredible people. Or lesser known thoughts, or not inventions, or maybe just like they didn't even make it to production yet, but like they had prototypes drawn up or something.
Yeah, I gotcha. I guess the Castaway thing.
Go right into it, baby. I love that Castaway.
All right,
the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
I can't even say. I don't want to say the N-word, man. I'll just skip.
Oh yeah. Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Negrodamus.
Yeah.
The last on Earth, starring Tom Hanks. I've said I want them to make that movie. Not only the last N-word on Earth is what Paul Mooney said, starring Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Not only would it, I think, be a funny movie if they wanted it to, but I could see it being like a serious movie where like Tom Hanks was riveting. Like,
you'd go to Tom Hanks and you'd be like, look how ridiculous, look how ridiculous this is. Now make it work. You know what I mean?
Take as much time as you need.
He would make it work.
Dude, I've said I want them to make that movie. I would go watch that. And if people have to understand, if they made this movie, don't hate, just appreciate.
Well, it wouldn't. I mean, it would just be him like in blackface, acting out like desperate human scenes.
I figured like it would have to be something like apocalyptic kind of setting where everyone's wiped out.
Okay.
He's the only guy left on the planet.
Okay, hold on. But that's my first thought. But then I thought it's the last N-word. It doesn't say anything about other types of people. What if? What if everyone else is still alive?
But it's just him.
There's no apocalypse. It's just Tuesday morning, and he is basically the only black guy on Earth.
For some reason.
Yeah.
But then you got to establish the story. How is he the last black guy on Earth?
No, yeah, and you could, but
I'll come up with an answer to that.
Because I want it to be a serious film.
Exactly.
But I was thinking you could have the funny scenes, like he's the last black dude on Earth, so like automatically he makes like a music video or something, you know? He teaches some new dance. He comes up with a dance and boom.
There is endless possibilities there. Like that would be
boom, 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 boom. Jammer time.
I see him with like no disrespect, you know. I see him with like his hair braided. I see him talking like with a twang and like an attitude about himself, a cockiness, like, you know, maybe a couple of face tattoos, something like that. He's got his own album. He's got his own clothing line. Just, you know.
Okay, so back to Castaway.
Sorry,
What we're talking about.
I like how we're snapping back on point because we still got to talk about that monsoon, typhoon, tsunami, but now we're at Castaway, which kind of relates.
Bing. I think it's what I'm about to drop. I think it's something that most people have kind of skipped over.
Drop it, man.
All right.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I bet you probably didn't. You've seen Castaway before.
Oh hell yeah, baby!
Okay. All right, so you can tell me if you notice this. All right, so one of the main predicaments on the island was his fucking tooth.
Yeah.
And that's a serious problem because there's no dentist. You know, that's a fucking. And I just had my wisdom teeth. One of them pulled out, so I know how bad that shit is.
Sure. Yeah.
Big part of his problems.
Yeah.
He would have had a much better time
if that shit was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a showstopper.
Okay. Now, having seen Castaway, do you think that comes up again?
Does what come up?
His tooth. Do you remember he goes back and
I don't recall him seeing the dentist after he
Right. Because do you remember the scene when he's rescued and he's back at the airport and he's going to see Helen Hunt for the first time?
Uh-huh.
But Helen Hunt's husband comes in and is like, no, you know.
I think it's Billy Zane, man.
No, it's actually Chris Noth. It's the dude from Law and Order and Sex and the City.
Nice. Okay.
So
sorry, Billy.
So he tells Tom Hanks, you know, they have this introduction. And he tells him, you know, the wife can't see him right now, whatever. And then the movie moves on.
She's too upset.
Yeah. Okay. But see, that's where the golden seed is. Because in the conversation they have, where he introduces himself, I'll paraphrase it right now. Chris Noth comes in and he's like, hey, you don't remember me. And I don't know if he says, I'm married to Kelly first or not. But he's like, anyway, you should remember me, but you probably don't. I'm your dentist. I gave you a root canal 5 years ago. That's the fucking thing. That's it, dude. That's the splash. So the root canal that he gave him didn't take. Like,
that's what it was?
That maybe because he developed an abscess.
Yeah.
So the root canal that Chris Noth gave him wasn't deep enough. It didn't take. There's still nerve something. So that's why he developed that abscess. Now, that's my theory. He doesn't,
Comment down below, what you think.
But, so, Tom Hanks gets back, and he finds out the guy that caused him to have the toothache on the island is married to the girl he was waiting for. That's insane. I don't know, like, Tom Hanks could have, jumped on him at that point, but... So I wanted to put that out there. I don't know if anybody noticed it or what.
And then Tom Hanks went to go get it fixed again from that guy, and it turned into that scary movie, The Dentist.
They should do a sequel where he goes for revenge.
Tom Hanks, he gets trapped on another island or some shit. You ever seen that Tom Hanks movie? Did we talk about that? It's on YouTube. It's just called The Life of Tom Hanks or something. It shows him as Forrest Gump as a young kid. It shows him it flows so smoothly with a lot of his movies. But at one point the breakdown is he joins the war and he goes off, comes back, then starts working for FedEx. After all of Forrest Gump, starts working at FedEx, crashes, gets lost on Castaway.
He goes to a fucking World War II war and goes back to a FedEx.
Yeah, that's right.
So on Tuesday I was using a 45 and mustard gas, and then on Wednesday I had an electronic data scanner.
You gotta get that package on time. And then after he gets lost on the island... On Castaway, he's floating on the thing. I guess at the end he's floating out to sea. The boat comes up, rescues him. He turns out and earns his way to being the captain. Turns into that Captain Phillips movie. Now Tom Hanks is patrolling the international seas, driving freightliners for Maersk. This is the Maersk, Alabama, trying to get away from Somali pirates and shit. But they stacked so many of his movies together. It was awesome if you've never seen. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
What you pulling up, man? You pulling up a tidbit?
No. Just writing something down.
Okay. I was just telling you about Tom Hanks.
I'm sorry. I'm getting all secretive on it. Honestly, I had a good idea about a story, and I was gonna say it. But then I was like, nah, man, I want to keep that story to myself.
I have a bad habit of not keeping it to myself.
I'll tell you what, I'll write it down and take a picture of it so I have it data saved, and we'll reveal what I'm talking about on a different...
There you go. To be contender on that, the big reveal.
To be contendered.
That's right. You see what he thinks, building that suspense. Okay, so we talked about that. So we're going to double back just to get it off the slate. And it's nothing major, but we were just talking about them tsunamis, monsoon, typhoon. I think you were done making your point. It was just it.
That's all I brought. Yeah, that was it about.
But was it that the big waves? What happened where or what?
Oh, that was that tsunami. I don't know where it hit, Indonesia.
Yeah. So you were watching something about it?
It was in 2000 and I don't know when, 6 or 13.
Yeah.
But it killed 200,000 people.
Oh, you're just talking about the sheer, yeah.
Fucking volume.
Fuck, dude. That scares the fuck out of me. Because if a big body of water just came at you like that, are they talking about hurricanes and shit, the flash or the surge or whatever they call it, or just having something that powerful? That water is fucking powerful, dude. You know this. You already know.
All the shit in it, dude. Yeah.
Just if you get swept away, if you're gonna get displaced. Hopefully you don't get impaled. Hopefully you don't get crushed. Hopefully you don't sink and die and get trapped under something underwater.
Well, no, it's 2 inches of water will can I don't know, lift 18-wheeler or something. Dude. So this is 60 feet of water.
Those videos of in Japan where like there's been an earthquake in the middle of the ocean, and then there's the big tsunami coming, right? And you can see the big waves. Ugh, you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever watched those videos? You're writing down your point. It's all right. Finish your point.
Well, that's what I saw on
the tsunami. Okay, you saw it. You watched the video.
Whatever I saw had a still where the water is coming in, and it's showing this town, basically.
Dude, yeah.
Like a section of a town, and you can tell everybody that probably 95% of the people that you could see will be dead in the next few minutes.
Exactly. And on this video, finish writing your stuff. I ain't trying to take you away from that, but I know you can hear this. In the video, it's this town in Japan, and there's been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean, and they're watching these monster fucking waves just coming from out in the middle of the ocean, coming for them, right? And they're recording it. The people are like, oh my god, and you can see everyone freaking out, trying to get to higher level, higher elevation and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can see the waves. They look still. It's not like you see them rolling, but it's a big thing just coming from out there. And when it hits like the harbor or whatever, they've got like these, I think it was 9-foot walls, or maybe taller than that, which was supposed to be when there's a tsunami, when the water level goes up 9 feet is good. We got this. That's fine. But it shows just the water like coming up to the top of those walls and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh. And then finally it goes over the wall, and then, just starts spilling out, crashing down, going towards the city. And it's like, ugh. And it just, like you said, it floods everything. So it's like, you're trapped. You gotta swim. The force of it. It's just that shit scares me, dude.
Nah, you're just dead, dude. There's nothing to do. You're getting banged around. You're like a pebble in a river.
You're like a kite in a hurricane.
2 sparrows in a hurricane. Like
getting it on. Oh, sorry. I got a little bit.
Getting it on.
I had a beer and a half, man. I
think that's an old country song. I think it's by Lori Morgan.
Yeah.
And it's 2 sparrows in a hurricane. It's 2 people trying to get together with a hurricane. Life is keeping them apart. And you trivialized it by saying they were having sexual relations.
They need to make a song about that, brother. Believe me. I'm going to do it.
2 birds trying to bang. Oh, dude. When I was walking around the other day, I saw a fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was running toward...
Real deal fox.
Yeah.
Not a coyote.
No, fox.
I didn't know those existed.
Neither did I. Well, when I went
Was it like brown and shit?
I don't know.
Brown and black?
It was at nighttime.
Orange? Oh.
I saw it running across a parking lot. I saw its silhouette.
Yeah?
But I saw its silhouette run for like 3 minutes.
You don't think it was a coyote, huh?
No, dude. No. It was tiny.
Dude, last night I was with the boys out in the front yard, and we were looking up the street, and it looked like the animal was about like a cat size.
Oh shit, a hawk just flew up into that tree over there.
Is it close enough to go look at it?
Nah, we can't get over there. I don't think.
Now we talking about nature. Nature's showing up, baby.
He's right in that oak tree.
Right there by the blue dumpster over there?
The oak tree left of the blue dumpster.
Oh, left? Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what that other bird is. You hear that other bird?
Yeah.
The wee 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 wee. It's saying, "Get the fuck away from my nest, bitch."
We're about to see bird murder.
Dude, I saw a hawk get a bird. Whew. I was driving and I just saw it like on a telephone post, just took off from the post and swooped down on like a little grackle that was just punk, 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 eating little bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
He just...
Damn.
I was like, oh my gosh.
That's the thing. I'm glad we're in Texas, because I don't think you'd have to find like a different bird species, but mockingbirds will chase hawks.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll fuck up. They can't do anything to them, but they'll chase them like a fucking madman.
Yeah, they will.
And I saw one crossing the road the other day, and this big old hawk is flying, and this little tiny fucking
chasing right behind him.
He's right behind him.
He's like, get out of here.
They can fly like in the space back up between the hawk's wings, where the hawk can't do shit to him.
He's like, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here. You want me to stop yelling at you? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm right here where you can't get me. La, 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 la. I'm gonna peck at your head, peck at your head.
I don't think it was intentional, but I guarantee you, at some point in history, a mockingbird has shit on a hawk.
Oh yeah.
Like they have to, because that's where they fly. They fly above them when they want to fuck with them.
Take that with you.
Dude, it's sprinkling.
I kind of thought it might sprinkle.
That guy's been out there for a
While we out here, yeah, he's introducing his dog to the yard.
long
I
time.
know. Ever since we started recording, man, and we record for 30 minutes. 30 minutos.
Just went ASMR on them. I'll explain it later. We'll put subtitles in.
Yep, I always do. I keep our audience very well up to date as far as what's going on in the environment. Because in other videos, we've had some stuff like we've broken conversation, people walked up, or neighbors have come up and...
Oh. Was it recording when Sonia came by the last time?
I think I stopped it in the middle of it, yeah.
Oh, shit.
We have to take a break every now and then when the neighbors come up because Rumpy and the Dew, we back here. Literally, the way this complex is laid out, the Dew's where we recording right here is kind of like...
It's straight up Melrose Place, pal.
And it's the Cape Horn. Like the way this place is laid out, if you want to take a walk, you got to go by the Dew's back area here where we're at. And we just say hi to everybody. It's like they come from... one side, they make it down, yeah,
They come from the west.
and they making it out to the Pacific on their journey. So we're kind of like, we wave hi to everybody. It's cool. This is a really cool place.
Dude, I'm glad you said that because I love this place, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think this was like a spiritual thing to get here. Like I love this fucking
Dude,
thing.
this place is the shit. And we haven't even started recording inside yet because of this virus. Once we start recording inside and you get the thing set up.
I got my room all jammed around, dude. I found a fucking cable, a longer cable, so I put this one fucking chest of drawers that had my TV in it.
Yeah.
I put it against the far wall.
Yeah.
So
we got some room in there, huh?
it's cool.
I'm going to put that green screen up and we're going to start putting ourselves into movies. We're going to have to get some like... We're going to get some suits, and we're going to green screen ourselves into some scenes of, like, Goodfellas, all right?
Dude, you know what's... we can put the green screen up because I don't have any pictures up on my wall yet, and I'm real lazy about... I've always wanted movie posters, but I never get them. And, like, now, I guess you can order them off Amazon,
Yeah.
you know? But, like... So, like, I'll go around, dude, and, like, I'll check out different stores... I know I can't get movie posters, so maybe I'll look for pictures. You can't buy shit anywhere. You
Yeah.
can't buy pictures anywhere there.
Damn.
Like, it's like wall hangings. You can't buy them. You gotta go to, like, a specialty store.
Man, we outdated.
Fucking A, man.
We fucking A, man. Fucking
trying
A.
to hang pictures, man.
But no, Nikki, my other half, she said, I got the green light. We can put the green screen up in your room. Like, as long as I wear my mask while I record you, we can start doing some digital stuff. Elevating this podcast.
She gave you permission, huh?
Yep. I ain't gonna do anything without, I ain't gonna hear it. Learning when in a marriage, man, you can be right or you can be happy. And you gotta pick your battles. And
I just imagine her
I'm a tired soldier,
I
man.
imagine her sitting, like, you get home, you have to, like, kneel in front of her, and she kind of gets ready to, like, punch you in the face, and she's like, all right, what's the new idea?
She's like, what did you bring me?
How much is this going to cost us? What are we doing here? Bow!
Ow! Right in the nose! You said you'd never punch me in the nose!
That's how marriage is. Since we're heavy on TV and movies, dude, I don't know if I brought it up. Married with Children didn't have an ending. It never had a season finale or a series finale. It ended in between seasons.
Dang.
And apparently Ed O'Neill was on vacation, and he was at a hotel, and this couple next to him, they were having breakfast, and they were like, oh, you know, you're fucking Ed O'Neill, and he was like, hey, bye.
Yeah, scored 4 touchdowns for Polk High School.
That's right. Give me, you gonna buy my breakfast? And after they kind of gushed, I guess they told him like, oh, we're so sorry, and he was like, what are you talking about? And they gave him the newspaper they were reading, and that's when he read that Married with Children was canceled. So not only did they not get a final episode, but fucking,
you know what?
Al Bundy found out on vacation.
You know what? They're still all around. They'd have to put it back together and like it'd be a flash forward like.
That's great. They are still all, yeah. They could do it.
Well, yeah, right. Would you check that out? You check it out.
I would watch it, but you know it would probably be shitty.
Yeah.
It's only got like a 10% chance of being amazing.
You're trying to capture lightning in a bottle again, baby.
Yeah.
Al Bundy. Al Bundy.
You know,
Freaking American hero.
There's a movie where Peg Bundy goes topless. And I'm going to tell you right now, it does not disappoint.
Damn.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember what movie it is. She plays like I don't know, like a hooker in
What's
a
her
movie.
name again?
Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal. Good for her, man.
Oh, it's amazing, dude.
I was like, man, I thought you were going to be like, it was awful.
No,
Hearing that, I'm like, dang.
If you ever saw Peg Bundy and was like, I wonder if that's real.
Yeah.
It's all real, man. It's a wonderland.
You're like, whoa. That's crazy.
And it lasts like 5 seconds. Less than that. It's a quick, just a boom scene, you know. But it's like, god damn. I was right.
I tell my wife, hey, I'm not perving on her. I don't care about that. I'm just,
watch it as a couple.
I say, yeah, we'll watch it as a couple. I say, you know what? I'm just proud of her. You go. That's awesome. Good for you. Knock the blocks off of the,
It's hard to keep physiques, man.
Good for you. Because, it's real easy to be a disappointment, man.
Everybody's looking at their body right now. I know, you don't even have to say it. I know what you're talking about.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm happy. I'm happy for her, because she's like a goofy person. It's like, yeah, well, I'm goofy.
It would suck if, because everybody's vain. Human race is vain. But, but when I see, like, Dua Lipa, holy shit. You know who Dua Lipa is, man?
I've seen something about that.
You need to watch, and everybody else does.
Like, I was, sounds corny as shit. But the other night I was like, man, who the fuck's this Dua Lipa and shit, man? Like, is that a chick? Is that her name? Her name is Dua? Is that like her birth name?
I'll tell you, she's like half Armenian or something. Dude, she is the shit, man.
Yeah?
She's fucking, it's like Posh Spice, like fully realized. I don't know if that means she's an English
But
girl.
isn't she a singer or something?
Oh, yeah.
How is her singing?
Like, spot on.
Really?
Yeah, she's a good singer.
Okay.
Real good singer.
See, I figured she was just one of those, like, look at me, I dress like a hoe.
She doesn't, though.
Really? Good for her.
No, she dresses sexy, but...
but not a hoe.
Not skanky.
It's a classy sexiness.
Dude, there's this... her music video for, like, Let's Get Physical or something. It's done like an 80s workout video.
Let's get physical.
Olivia Newton-John.
I wanna get physical.
Dude, I would always say that whenever I'm starting a match on like Battlefield or something. Let's get physical. It's so natural.
Talking about physical.
You're about to kill people.
Alright, hold on real quick. We gotta take a Quick commercial break sponsored by Nicotine Gum and Nutrageous.